Mastering the art of detachment is something you do now, whether it's a relationship, a job, a situation, a friendship, whatever it is, you must master the art of detachment. What is the mastering the art of detachment? Knowing the difference between your self-worth and the situation. When it comes down to romantic relationships, it's easy to master the art of detachment when you realize that how that person treats you, how they act, what they got going on is not a reflection of your self-worth. So if they're constantly breadcrumbing you, what is that? They know they can give you the whole loaf, but they choose to give you bits and pieces to keep you hooked to them. It's called manipulation. They know they can give you the whole piece of bread, but they rather give you the bare minimum, which is breadcrumbs, to keep stringing you along. You won't get upset if you master the art of detachment. Why? Because you know your self-worth, and it's easy for you to detach yourself from that situation. You're not going to respond. You're not even, silence is powerful. So when you do all this talking, people don't listen to talking, and then they start to interpret that as you being a nag. And especially if you're a woman, men love to say that they want peace and that you're not bringing them peace if you're constantly addressing issues or things that they do. So when you master the art of detachment, silence is powerful. You don't say anything. You pull away your energy. You don't say anything. You've mastered the art of detachment when hot and cold behavior doesn't bother you. What is hot and cold behavior? It is another manipulative method that people use that are toxic. So one minute they're hot, so they're love bombing you, they're showering you with gifts, calling you all the time, future faking, making these promises about the future, and then they act cold. So how do they act cold? They go days without texting you. They don't respond to your text. The love bombing stops. It's just more they want you to chase after them. And when you don't chase after them, then that bothers them. So the best way is to not react. Don't chase. Don't beg. Anything that's for you, you don't have to chase it. You don't have to beg. You don't have to do none of that. So when it comes down to mastering the art of detachment, it's knowing your worth, knowing your self-worth, and knowing that no matter how bad somebody treats you, that is their character and the person that they are. And if they're toxic and lack awareness to know what they're doing to you, you just ghost them and you remove yourself. Why? Because we're getting too old to be explaining our self-worth to people and how they should treat us. We just not doing that no more. So you shouldn't wait to detach. You need to detach now. Why? Because another key thing to the art of detachment is understanding that everything is a experience, whether it's a relationship, a friendship, um, a situation, a job. It is temporary, meaning that everything belongs to God. Even when it comes down to your loved ones, your mother will die, your father will die, your brother and your sisters will die. Nothing belongs to you. So when you master the art of detachment, you realize that you have to enjoy the good things in this moment, and that everything is temporary, and that you don't want to hold on to things and be in idolatry against God. Because when you love things or people more than you love yourself or God, you have made them an idol. So it's so important to realize that healthy love says that I am going to love myself first, because you can't love other people if you don't love yourself. And if you loving somebody more than you love yourself, you have now made that person an idol. Tiffany Buckner, I love her. She said that your gift for idolatry is a narcissist. So when you constantly keep idolizing somebody and you keep making all these sacrifices at, like, literally like they're all at an altar, and you're not pouring into yourself, you're ruining yourself. So you have to have self-love, and you have to know when to cut people off or just remove your energy. People, no one in this life, like I tell my son, no one in this life wants to be linked to you just because. I don't care if it's a family, a friend member, a lover. People are around you because they benefit from you in some kind of way, whether it's your pure love, your servitude, whatever it is. So it's not a bad thing to say that as human beings we can be self-seeking and self-serving, but it is a bad thing to be self-seeking and self-serving when it's detrimental to other people's mental health, their circumstances, and their situation. So I hope this helps you. Do not wait to master the art of detachment. You got to start